G'day and welcome to another episode of Uncaged Expeditions. Today's episode, we're on the hunt for some snow. I want to actually camp in the snow. I haven't camped in the snow this year. I have driven in it, but yeah, haven't camped in it as I said. So this is all about finding some snow to camp in. I'm just in Bright at the moment. Now, driving out of Bright, there's a lookout. There's a little bit of snow. So hopefully when I go to one of the spots that I normally go to, there should be some snow. Anyway, let's get to the start of the track. I'll air down and make my way up. It's a solo trip, just because it's getting a little bit late and I'd like to get there with some daylight. See how we go though. Doesn't happen very often. Now it's before I've actually reached the track, but it's just around the corner and there's a nice parking spot here, nice open clearing. So I'm going to air down the tyres. Now for snow driving, I'll normally go down to, I don't know, I'd probably say 18 on the front and 26 on the back to start off with. I don't know how deep, I don't think it's going to be that much snow, so I don't think it's going to be that deep. But yeah, I'll start off with 18, 26, and I can always go a fair bit lower if I need to. Anyway, let's do it. I'm at about 1,200 meters, and we've come across snow. Whoa, check it out. Snow, glorious snow. I was just hoping there'd be a hell of a lot more. Anyway, we'll keep climbing, see how we go. You can kind of see the view around here. Stunning. Arrived at camp, and not quite as much snow as I would have hoped for. So there's a little bit, but nowhere near what I wanted. Anyway, camping here tonight either way. I think first things first, I'll get a fire going because it's getting fresh. It's not fresh yet, but it's getting fresh. So I'll get a fire going and then set up camp while there's still a little bit of daylight. Alright, let's get it done. Now I'm 3/4 set up. Started a fire over there. I've brought out the awning in case it rains or snows tonight. And I'm hungry, it's dinner time, so just starting to cook some dinner. Just a quick one today. Just going to make some hot dogs. And not that you can see, but I haven't set up the rooftop tent yet. The ladder's ready to go, all attached, but I'll do that after I eat. So I think I need to get the fire going a little bit better than that. And then I'll have a bite to eat and I'll get back to you. That's the plan for now. I've eaten, got a bit of a fire going there. As you can hear, it's raining, spinning, stopping, raining, spinning, stopping. The smoke is pouring in right now. And it stopped just as I said that, which is good. So yeah, just kicking back, relaxing, and that's about it for tonight. It's only about 7:30, 7:45, but I'll probably start for another 10-15 minutes and just go to sleep. So I'll say good night and I'll see you in the morning. Unless something happens, I'll grab the camera out. If not, good night. Good morning. Had a really good night's sleep. It started raining heavily last night. Sounds fantastic. I love the sound of it when I'm sleeping, but as you can hear now, it's still raining this morning. So not much I can do. The fire has gone out completely, obviously. and it was really foggy this morning. Now it's cleared up a little bit. The snow's getting washed away. Got a little bit of snow that was remaining. It's a beautiful campsite up here. And lucky I picked a high spot to actually camp on, because if I didn't, a lot of mud around. Now, I'm probably gonna have some breakfast now, grab my V, and I think from memory so the rain's supposed to die down at about 10 o'clock, so I think it's about 8 now, roughly. So another couple of hours, just sit it out and see how we go. Anyway, breakfast time. It's not freezing cold, but the air's just got a chill to it. Like I'd probably say it's about 5 or so degrees. Because I don't have a fire going, because everything's wet, I'm gonna make myself a warm milk with coffee. So just warming up the milk there. Got my BF Goodrich thermal mug there. Put a little bit of coffee, a lot of sugar, and I'm gonna sit there and just drink that. The rain comes and goes, so yeah. Just wait, see what happens. Just gonna relax. I'll have this, warm up. Even though it's bad weather, look, I'm undercover, I'm not getting wet. I'm gonna warm myself up now with a drink, and I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy it. Like, every different type of weather has got its own appeal. Rain makes it a bit hard because you can't really just go out and do whatever you like. I'll agree to that. But everything's got its own appeal. Listening to that on the awning is sensational. Yeah, I think my milk's nearly ready, so let me attend. The rain has eased up a little bit, but it's still drizzling. The sky's kind of opened up a little bit. It's a little bit lighter. Not that the cloud cover has changed at all. There's still that little bit of snow there. The rain hasn't gotten rid of that as yet. And now I'm just kicking back here. I just split some firewood that I had here. I had just one length. I put under the awning last night. Still loving the Gransford Brooks splitting mill. So yeah, I just chopped up some wood. Just started the fire now, and just gonna kick back and relax until the rain actually stops, the whole drizzle stops, everything stops, just so the canvas can dry out a little bit, and then I'll decide if I'm gonna stay here another night or if I'm gonna move on. I'll see how I go. I'm not sure yet, but time for a bit of relaxation now. That feels better. Had a shower. Got my little toiletries bag there. I've put my towel up to dry on top of the fire. Yes, I know it's going to stink on smoke, but that's not bad. As long as it's dry, so I can use it again before the end of the trip. So, toilet setup's just on this side. You guys would have seen it. Actually, I left the pump on. I've shown you before, so how all that works, but it's great in weather like this, temperature like this. It was raining. It stopped raining now, thank God, but it was cold, it was miserable weather wise. I was happy to be out here, but yeah, but the weather was miserable. To have a hot shower the best. So now I'm just drying my shoes there as well, my sandals that I wear, and I kind of melted them a little bit. Oh well, these things happen, eh? Now I'm gonna have lunch. I think it's about 1 o'clock, I don't know, somewhere there. So yeah, about lunchtime, have some lunch, and I'll decide if I'm going to stay here or if I'm going to go to another spot. But I don't know. The tent's still a little bit wet, so I prefer to let that dry. I don't, it's not the biggest thing. Like, it'd just be damp now. I wouldn't be soaking like it was in the morning, but I could pack it up. But we'll see how we go. Let me have a bite to eat and see. I don't know. Just had some lunch. Still got a little fire just going there. Just more so for ambience than warmth or anything. Just had a few nibblies. Hit the spot. Watching old Ruthie episodes. Now, I've brought the laptop with me because I just need to do some work. And you know what? I got time on this trip. There's no big kilometers or anything, just really relaxing, taking it easy, mate. Slap on a DVD, or if you got them stored on the computer, and just watch an episode or two. Fantastic. Because every time I watch a four-wheel drive action, or dust them up now, low range, whatever it was that Ruthie was doing, whenever I watch him on TV, he always wants me to go. He makes me want to go bush. I'm sure I'm not the only one. So watching it out here, then turning your head and you're here in the bush, fantastic, loving it. Anyway, just gonna finish eating and spend more time relaxing. Sometimes these trips are just way too hard. And also, I've used the DeWalt gear this trip, just to chop down little trees. Got the blower there, and I forgot to charge the batteries before leaving home, so got the charger up there. I've got the, what can you see, the Red Arc 1000-watt inverter in there, just charging up the battery. It's good to have some of these little creature comforts that make life easier. DVD finished, and I've just decided, look, I'm going to change locations. So the tent dried enough, so hopefully it doesn't wet everything on the inside. That's packed up, and I just pack up the rest of the car, the awning and everything, put out the fire. I'll keep this wood with me, put it up on the top to join the other wood, and then we'll get moving. A good thing about getting a quality rooftop tent like this one that supports weight, I can climb up the top, walk over it, and strap down the wood that I'm going to take to the next campsite. All packed up, truck's all packed up. I've got some wood up on the roof rack on the front to take with me to the next campsite, and all done. I've just let the fire burn out. There's one more piece of wood that's on fire that I'll just pour some water on before I go. Looking good. And there's the wood. Alrighty, I'll make the trip back down to Bright now, and then from there I'll see how I go. Maybe still try find some snow maybe. That was the mission for this trip, so anyway, let's see how we go. Let me put out this fire now, jump in the truck, and off we go. I've reached the second night's camp. I thought that there would be snow up here. I'm at about, one GPS is saying 1500, the other one's saying at 1250 or 1300. So a couple hundred meters out. I don't know, the ARB links and the HEMA, the links is saying 1500. So, but what a view. Sorry if there's wind noise, it's a bit windy up here. That's Hotham up there. Stunning. And my beast. Now, I'm going to see if I'm going to set up camp here. It's a bit windy, so if I can shelter myself, I will. Let me have a look. I tried setting up the awning, but that wind just kept blowing it out of my hands. I should have filmed it because it was a bit of a comedy show. But I'm not going to camp up here. It's just too windy, and that wind chill factor, it feels like it's negative 20 up here. I've got to think a jacket in that. If I could get the awning and the windbreak up, wouldn't have been too bad, but nah, too much. I'm standing behind the car now, that's why you probably can't hear the wind, but have a look at this for a sunset. Absolutely magic. Stunning. High country turning it on. And there's a little bit of snow. But now I'm going to make my way down. And I'll camp somewhere down the bottom now. There's no snow up here either to say that I camped out in the snow, so not worth it. Not worth it. Now I'm just back in Harrietville. I'm just airing up the tyres because I don't know exactly where I'm going to go to camp tonight. And you know what? I'm pretty hungry. I might even just go into the pub here and just get a counter meal, maybe. See how I go, see how I feel. Anyway, I'll finish airing up and we'll see how we go. I found snow. Not exactly how I planned. I found snow at Mount Hotham. Funny that. Can't camp up here, so I'm going to continue cruising through. Finally arrived at the next campsite. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but if I can't camp in snow, that was the whole purpose of this trip. Well, you know what? I'll go to the other side of the spectrum, whatever you want to call it. So, I've arrived, it's late. It was a big drive, bigger than I anticipated, but you know, you gotta do these things. Anyway, I'm knackered, I'm going to bed. Good night, I'll see you in the morning. I'll show you the view in the morning. Good morning. Sorry I'm squinting. Seeing as couldn't find snow, I think I said last night when I arrived, come to a different camp. If I can't find snow, I might as well go to the other extreme and come to the beach. $90-mile beach, absolutely stunning. And the sun's going to be out today. I've got all of today and tomorrow morning, and then I'll head home. So I'm going to kick back, relax, and enjoy myself here. Not planning on doing much. Beautiful. Now I had a bit of a snooze again after I last spoke to you, and I've just changed the setup around a little bit. So I've turned the car around to have it facing this way. I've split all the wood that I brought with me from the high country. Started a fire just so I can have some breakfast / lunch. Just had a shower. and some bacon, some cheese for breakfast / lunch, and just kicking back here. Just got a little bit of a fire going over there, which kind of smouldered out. Now just threw a couple more logs on just to keep it lit for tonight. And I'm just going to relax. I was hoping this video would be much more exciting with snow, driving through the snow, a little bit of four-wheel driving. Excuse me. But it wasn't meant to be. Driving through Mount Hotham, kind of got a snow blizzard. It got down to -6. And the snow was just coming in. I didn't want to stop anywhere and film just because it is a bit of a dangerous road, especially at night. Visibility was pretty bad. But yeah, I guess I'll just cut it off here because I'm not going to do much. So thank you for coming. Sorry this wasn't the most exciting of trips, but you know, any getaway is a good getaway. Started off looking for snow, ended up by the beach. Still fantastic, still epic. Love this place. Victoria's got so much to see. There is a lot more out there Australia wide, but Victoria's got plenty more places to visit than you've got time to visit, I'd say. But I'm trying, knocking them off slowly. Anyway, like always, break the cage, get outdoors, and I'll see you on the next one. The next one will be more exciting. The next trip video will be more exciting. Anyway, cheers.